Now, here is something that I found interesting on Reddit. It says iPhone keeps connecting to Zoom calls on Mac. Whenever my husband is using my computer for work calls via Zoom, I get random notifications asking if I want to disconnect or pause my phone as the mic. When this happens, the person my husband is talking to can't hear him. It's so annoying. Does anyone know how to make this stop? Now, for those of you who don't want to listen to my long-winded explanation, just simply go to Settings and choose General, and there you choose AirPlay and Handoff, and then turn off Continuity Camera. Done. Now, for those of you who want more, hang on. Now, this is what happened to me, but fortunately, it's just me sitting at the computer, and then my phone just starts chiming. And what it has done is automatically connected to Zoom, which I find incredibly unsettling, but also incredibly cool. I mean, this is such a useful tool, but the fact that it happened without my knowledge, or my, what's the word I want to look for, without my intentional consent. And it's just one of those things where you sign these user agreements and you have no clue what you're signing up for. Again, this is very cool, but I would like to have known ahead of time that this is what was happening to my phone. Now, some of you may be thinking, why is he recording this now? That little clip you showed was from 2 years ago. I'm not exactly sure why I'm just now experiencing this, but I believe it has to do with I just recently connected my cell phone via a wire, or I just turned on the Zoom app. I installed it, but I hadn't been using it, and recently I tried to use it. If you're interested in learning more about how to use it, there'll be links in the description on what exactly this camera continuity is and how to use it effectively. If you want me to make something like that, I'll do it. But again, there's stuff that's already out there. So, and another important thing is if you're on an Android phone or a Windows PC, you don't have to worry about this. This is one of those Mac things where it just connects automatically. So here we go. I'm in a Zoom. I'm going to host a meeting with video on. Here we go. And I'm just going to hit launch meeting. Well, open app, launch meeting. Okay, so here I am in Zoom. If I come over here and I click here, now all of this happened automatically. It happened without my knowledge. It was just my phone made this ching 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 sound. So I'm gonna click here under video selection, and you can see right here it has I can use my iPhone 8 camera, iPhone 8 desktop. Now this is an iPhone 11. I believe the 8 stands for maybe a different, this is the 8th iPhone that has been plugged into this, connected through here. I'm not sure, but I think that's what it stands for. And you can see it's also here under audio, iPhone 8 microphone. So I can use that as well, or use the microphone instead of the built-in microphone, because the nice thing about this is I can get this close to my face or closer to me than the webcam, and you're going to have significantly better audio. Actually, I don't know if I can do that. I'm going to try that. I've never done this before. Okay, so I don't know if you heard that. It just chimed. And now I'm going to switch over the camera here. Okay. Let me put this back. So anyway, this should be the iPhone 8 audio. It should be connected using the microphone on the cell phone. So, but I'm gonna put this back. Okay, so you see it disconnected. Now I'm gonna switch over the video. So I'm gonna click here and I'm gonna choose iPhone camera, and you can also use it as a desk view, which is that would be like a separate camera. The camera is going to be your main camera, and on Zoom you can choose a secondary camera. That's what that means. Okay, this is your main camera. So if you set this up and you don't see it, and you just want to use it as a webcam and you don't see it and you put desk camera, that's why. All right, so here I'm going to point my mic away so you can hear the chime when I select camera. Okay, so you see it switched instantly, and now I am using the iPhone camera. And now the nice thing about this is I can mount it someplace else. I can take it and I can move it and show different things in my studio space that would be difficult to do otherwise. Okay, so these are the system requirements, and your phone needs to be iOS 16 or later. Your Mac needs to be using Ventura or later. And once you have all these things here, that's when this can happen. I'm not going to go into details on how to do it. I'll leave links below, but if someone's interested in learning more about this from me, I will create another video that goes more in depth. But for me, the important thing was to have the ability to be able to turn it off, although I don't think I'm going to turn it off because I do find it useful. Invasive, but useful. Now your iPhone is a much better webcam than most of the webcams out there. The only problem is you can't use your phone while you're in a meeting if you decide to do it. So I like to use it as a temporary, a secondary camera, not as my main camera. It's great for if I need to show someone a device or show them something off to the side. It's nice in a pinch for me to use it to show something off to the side, or if or it can be a secondary camera. Say if you're teaching a class and you draw, you have your regular webcam on, and then you can mount your cell phone above and it just connects seamlessly. But if you're like me and it bothers you, just go into your settings and make those changes. And you no longer have to worry about iPhone and Zoom going behind your back and secretly hooking up. I'll see you in the next video.